Dear Dad, it feels strange to even call you that. You were my biological father, but you never really felt like a dad. Not in the way that I crave. Not in the way that I needed. For a long time, I felt untethered, like a tree with shallow roots. Like a child wandering through life with their hands outstretched, asking constantly, will you love me? Will you see me? Will you stay? I spent years trying to be a good person, a kind person, a safe person, obsessing that maybe some of your badness had leaked into me like poison in the blood. Meaning that I crossed my own boundaries over and over and over again, trying to earn worth, trying to prove that I wasn't like you. I searched for love and acceptance in everyone but myself, until something shifted. One day I realized that I could parent myself. I could be the voice that I never heard, the presence I never felt. I could stand up and become the very person I always needed you to be. And this is why I am writing this letter. You died recently, and it feels like something deep inside of me is stirring. Ooh, something that is old and ancient and vast. You are gone now, and I am here holding the pieces. Because I know now that forgiveness is not about condoning harm or erasing pain. It's not about letting someone off the hook or denying what was done. Forgiveness for me is the sacred act of reclaiming my own energy. It is me declaring that I no longer want to carry your pain in my body, in my heart, or in my soul. I do not belong to the violence that shaped you. I do not belong to the fear that guided you. I belong to life, to love, and to something far greater. Forgiveness is an offering I give to myself. It is medicine. It is liberation. I forgive you. I deserve to be free. Free from resentment, free from trying to understand something that was never mine to carry. I forgive you so that I can move forward without dragging the chains of your wounding behind me. And still, I honor that you were wounded too. You were wounded too. I don't know what happened to you, what your parents did to you, what you were not protected from. But I see that you lived from a place of deep unconsciousness. That your cruelty came from disconnection. That your violence was a language that you learned in childhood. It doesn't excuse it, but it does help me understand your pain. And that it can end with me. You have died, and it feels like something ancient is rising. All of the ancestral pain, the grief, the silence of generations, it feels like it's coming up for air. And in This moment I feel the rupture, the crack in the lineage, but the space where something new can be born. I will not carry this forward. I will not pass on shame, silence, or suffering. I will not punish what is soft and vulnerable in myself or others. I choose to love differently, fiercely, freely. Because unconditional love is not sentimental. It is spiritual fire. It alchemizes, it transmutes, it transforms. It's not weakness to love without needing someone to change. It is not naive to say, I see the divine in you, even if you were lost. This is my inheritance now. I can love you from a distance. I can say, I see your woundedness. I see how fear shaped you, and I release you from my nervous system. I send you peace. Not because I want you close, but because I refuse to close my heart. I forgive as a ritual of reclamation. I forgive as an act of devotion for myself. I forgive so that I may keep my heart open to life, to joy, to deep connection. Dad, your story ends here, but mine is still being written, and I choose to write with love, not with blood. I release you now, and I bless your journey, wherever your soul goes. I pray that you find what you were always too afraid to feel. Peace. I walk forward not in spite of the pain, but transfigured and inspired by it. And that to me is the power of forgiveness. It is not a forgetting, but a transmutation. It is not a softening of truth, but a strengthening of the soul. It's such a blessing to feel. It's such a blessing to feel, even in the grief, even in all of this multifaceted, complex grief that I am feeling and the tears that I am shedding. It's such a fucking joy to feel, to be open and receiving of the full spectrum of emotions of what it means to be human. I am grateful. I am grateful. Even in the moments of darkness, I am grateful to be alive. And I am grateful to feel. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of feeling.
When it's pointing in the wrong direction, got a feeling it's a missing sign. I can see it in my own reflection. So much fun is going on inside my mind. I don't know what is pushing me higher. But it's trying to come before the low. And then it's trapped, it's like fire. It's the sound it's the sound it's the sound it's the sound of the underground.